So this is a poem, The Crutches. It is the section 4 of Unit 3, and the name of the poet is Bertolt Brecht. He is a German poet as well as a playwright also. Playwright means the one who write the plays also, dramas also. So he was a German poet, and he was born in 1898 and he died in 1956. So, with this, we start the poem. This poem is a very wonderful and very inspiring poem. You have studied the life of Sudha Chandran, Rudolf Vilma, and Stephen Hawking. Though disabled, they managed to succeed in life with grit and determination. You know that we have read the last three lessons, and the last three lessons were very inspiring because this unit is on the special people. So, on the contrary, a few people with no physical disabilities fail to achieve anything in life, and can we attribute such failure to laziness, lethargy, or a force of circumstances? So, these people were having some disability. We have read that she had an artificial foot, and Rudolf Wilma, she was she suffered from a polio, and Stephen Hawking, you know that he suffered from a very dreadful disease. But there are many people, those who don't suffer with any physical disability, but they are mentally disabled. They think that they can't do anything without any um, help, physical help. They are mentally means they are mentally lame. Means wo they don't have any self confidence. They think that they'll not be able to do anything without anybody's help. So this poem is regarding that. It has a very deeper meaning. Now we'll read this poem and I'll explain you, and you'll come to know what this poem means. So, 7 years I could not walk a step. When I did, the great physician came. He demanded why the crutches, and I told him I am lame. So, here the poet is saying that 7 years I could not walk a step. Here he means to say that for 7 years he has not taken a single step. उन्होंने एक भी कदम नहीं चला है. When I did, the great physician came, and then at last I visited a great physician, a very good doctor. I wanted to consult him to know whether I can get rid of all these crutches. He demanded why the crutches, and I told him I am lame. So when I went to see the great physician, he asked me that why you are using the crutches, and I told him that I am lame, means I am physically disabled. I am lame. This is lame means the one who cannot walk, or somebody who has a problem in a leg, in a limb. Lame means जब आपकी टांग में कोई प्रॉब्लम हो, ठीक है, तो वो उनको बोलता है डॉक्टर को दैट आई एम लेम. He replied, "That's not surprising." So doctor, after listening to him, he says that's not surprising. I think so. Matlab, be so good and try once more. He advises him to be a good man and give one more try. If you are lame, it's these contraptions. So here contraptions means a support. Like here, contraption means a crutches which he is using. These are called crutches which he is using, right? So here the doctor says that if you are lame, it's these crutches, means these contraptions. It's your support. These crutches. कि अगर आप लेम हैं, आप इनकी वजह से लेम हैं, बिकॉज यू आर यूजिंग दिस crutches. Fall them, crawl across the floor. So doctor says them, he advises him to fall them, means इनको छोड़ दो, इनको छोड़ दो और इनके बिना चलने की कोशिश करो. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा, आप गिरेंगे तो एटलीस्ट आप उठ नहीं पाएंगे, तो पहला कदम तो आप क्रॉल ही करेंगे ना. तो कोई बात नहीं, गिरने से डरना नहीं चाहिए. डॉक्टर मीन्स टू से दैट यू शुड नॉट बी अफ्रेड ऑफ फॉलिंग डाउन. At least you will try yourself to move forward, whether you are crawling it, but at least you are trying yourself. So he advises him to leave the crutches, इनको छोड़ दो. And he took my lovely crutches. But after his doctor's advice, he did not leave the crutches. So at last the doctor itself, he takes his crutches. उनसे वो उनकी crutches ले लेता है. Laughing with faint grimace. ये friend नहीं है बच्चे, यहाँ R नहीं आएगा, इसको काट दीजिए. Faint grimace. Faint होता है, faint means नकली. लाफिंग विद अ फेन ग्रिमेस मीन्स उन्होंने एक बहुत ही अगली एक्सप्रेशन के साथ वो हंसे, मीन्स उनका जो फेस का एक्सप्रेशन था फिजिशियन का, इट वॉज लाइक अ वेरी अगली एक्सप्रेशन. Broke them across my back and threw them in the fireplace. उन्होंने ये लवली क्रचेस ली मेरी. लवली क्यों कह रहा है ये उनको? क्योंकि he had been using those crutches for last 7 years. So that is why they are so lovely to him, because they were helping him to walk. He couldn't walk without them. So the physician took the crutches from him and broke them and threw them into the fireplace. और उन्होंने फायर में उसको घेर दिया. Well, I'm cured now. I can walk. So after that, the doctor took and threw the crutches in the fireplace. So now this person is telling to the doctor, he's telling his experience that now I'm cured. Means मैं अब ठीक हूँ and I can walk. मैं खुद से चल भी सकता हूँ. Cured by nothing more than the laughter. Means मुझे उनकी जो लाफ्टर थी उस वक्त, जो उन्होंने मुझे एक फेन ग्रिमेस दी थी, अगली एक्सप्रेशन दिया था हंसते हुए, ये उनकी लाफ्टर थी जिसने मुझे क्योर किया है. Sometimes though when I see sticks, I walk worse for Sama's laughter. So he says that whenever I again see the sticks, कभी अगर मुझे नज़र पड़ जाती है कि कोई स्टिक्स देख ली मैंने कहीं पे, तो मैं फिर से अपने आप को लेम फील करता हूँ एंड आई फील एज इफ़ आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू वॉक विदाउट दैम. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे फिर से इनकी ज़रूरत पड़ेगी. तो कुछ आवर्स के लिए मैं फिर से बहुत लेम फील करता हूँ. सो it's a very motivating poem. Here he means to say that it has a very deeper meaning, this poem. Here it says that the poem Crutches, it strikes a chord of codependency. To have depended on something for 7 years that was unnecessary seems such a waste of life. Means here he says that the poet is in the habit of using these crutches, and symbolically wants to say is that life is full of hurdles and obstacles, and we are always looking for some help from outside. So here the crutches means codependency, to depend upon something. मीन्स 7 years से उन्होंने चलने की खुद कोशिश नहीं की. मीन्स ये लाइफ की बात कर रहे हैं. ये तो उन्होंने एक आपको सिम्बॉलिकली पोएम में आपको ये थीम जो है इस पोएम का ये है कि it's a life, and in life there are so many obstacles and hurdles. So we should not always be dependent on some that we'll get some help from others. We should try it ourselves, whether we fall or whether we crawl, but we should try it ourselves. Here he means to say this. So the man in the poem by this poet employed crutches because he felt that he needed them to walk. So here the man, he thought that without crutches he'll not be able to walk because he lost his confidence. Sometimes it is the very thing a person relies on is that which holds the person back. So in this poem, the lame man goes to a great physician. He goes to the great physician as a last resort. He thinks that मुझे अब डॉक्टर से मिलना चाहिए and consult him to see whether I can get rid of all these crutches. He goes as a last resort to see if there is any hope to get rid of these crutches. Symbolically, he wants to say that asking for help speaks well of a man. Means he sees the doctor, he is again looking for some help from the doctor. So no one can get better until he decides that he wants to do, right? जब तक आप खुद नहीं सोचते कि आपने काम करना है, खुद करना है, तब तक आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. इसमें यहाँ पे मीनिंग यही है कहने का. उसको ये लगता रहा इस मैन को दैट ही विल नॉट बी एबल टू वॉक इनके बिना, क्रचेस के बिना, बट ऐसा नहीं था. तो यहाँ पे किसको सिंबलाइज कर रहे हैं? लाइफ को सिंबलाइज कर रहे हैं कि हम लाइफ में अपनी जो ऑब्स्टेकल्स आती हैं, हर्डल्स आती हैं, हम उनसे डर जाते हैं और हम हमेशा हेल्प सीख करते हैं कि कोई मेरी हेल्प कर दे, कोई इधर से मेरी हेल्प कर दे या कोई इधर से मेरी हेल्प कर दे, और हम अपना सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस खो के बैठे रहते हैं कि नहीं ये हमसे नहीं होगा, नहीं मुझसे नहीं होगा। तो यहाँ पे इसका जो थीम है वो यही है। हमें ये खुद को ही करना है। इट इज़ योर लाइफ, योर fight and your struggle, life struggle, and you have to fight it yourself. Nobody is going to do it for you. Until and unless you try to fight your own fight, nobody is going to help you. Here it means to say this. So the no one can get better until he decides that he wants to do. आप तब तक ठीक नहीं हो सकते जब तक आप ये मन में अपने खुद ना ठान लो कि हाँ मुझे ठीक होना है। ठीक है? सो the man needs help and he asks for it from someone who can see his problem. तो वो डॉक्टर के पास इसीलिए जाते हैं अपनी प्रॉब्लम बताने कि शायद मुझे इनसे कोई हेल्प मिले। सो ही इज़ अ ग्रेट फिजिशियन. वाई ही हैज़ टोल्ड दिस दैट ही इज़ अ ग्रेट फिजिशियन? बिकॉज नाउ what he does, he asks him that why he is using the crutches, and the man says that I am lame. So I am lame here means that I am unable to solve my problems without somebody's help. So in life we see that life is full of crutches. Crutches means obstacles, means hurdles. So whenever one is unhappy, hurt, or unable to cope with the problems, he will always seek somebody's help to make him feel happy or restored. So many times that something is only a temporary fix, but the fix many becomes easier and easier to use. So then it becomes the crutch that enables the person to make it through the day. So all these things, all these types of helps like drugs, alcohol, yeah, or codependence, all these things develop into a prop or the crutch for the individual to use his struggles to fix his lameness. Means we always look for somebody's help. Sometimes we survive on the drugs, or sometimes we take the help of alcohol so that he can just take away from our sorrows and these hurdles and unhappiness. So all these things are just crutches. जो चीज़ें हम बाहर से हेल्प लेते हैं कि शायद अल्कोहल पीने से हमारा जो दुख है कम हो जाएगा, या ड्रग्स लेने से हम लोगों को अच्छा लगेगा, ये क्या है? ये हमारी क्रचेज़ हैं जो हमें अपनी लाइफ की वार को, स्ट्रगल को फाइट करने से और वीक बनाती हैं. So in this poem, the man takes the first step towards the release from his enslavement for asking for help. तो फर्स्ट स्टेप वो क्या लेता है कि वो फिजिशियन के पास जाता है और उससे बोलता है कि आई वॉन्ट टू गेट रिड ऑफ दिस. So physician uses tough love. He takes away his. So what does the physician does? He takes away his crutches and throws them into the fireplace, right? So on the figurative level, the rehabilitation from his reliance on his crutches will be painful. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो उसको डॉक्टर का ये एक्शन अच्छा नहीं लगता, क्योंकि उसको उसके फेस पे भी बहुत अगली सा एक्सप्रेशन जो डॉक्टर देता है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल डॉक्टर टेल्स हिम टू लीव दीज क्रचेस. these are the lame excuses, so you should not use this. But he does not listen to the doctor. So then finally doctor takes away his lovely crutches and throw them into the fireplace. So what he means to say that his agony will be real. However, it is the very first step towards walking on his own without needing the support of his addictions. Here he wants to say that life में बहुत सारी addictions हैं जो आपको आपके दुख दर्द दूर करने में हेल्प करती हैं, बट वो क्या होती हैं? टाइमली होती हैं. थोड़े टाइम के लिए आपको लगेगा कि येस आई एम फीलिंग बेटर, बट आफ्टर दैट जब तक आप उनके इन्फ्लुएंस में हैं तब तक आपको लगेगा दैट येस आई एम हैप्पी. जब तक आप अल्कोहल के इन्फ्लुएंस में हैं या ड्रग्स के इन्फ्लुएंस में, बट आफ्टर दैट अगेन यू विल फील दैट आई एम हेल्पलेस. सो जब तक आप उन चीज़ों को नहीं छोड़ेंगे और अपनी फाइट को खुद नहीं लड़ेंगे, अपनी स्ट्रगल को खुद नहीं लड़ेंगे, आप कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे और आप लेम ही कहलाएंगे। इसीलिए आप लेम कहलाएंगे। तो यहाँ पे वो मेंटली बोल रहा है लेम है, वैसे वो लेम नहीं है, ये लाइफ है। लाइफ में उसने बोला है कि बहुत सारे ऑब्स्टेकल्स आते हैं, हर्डल्स आते हैं और हमें उनको फेस करना चाहिए, अकेले करना चाहिए। हमें ये नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि कोई हमारी हेल्प करेगा लाइफ में। तो इस पोएम का जो मीनिंग है वो बहुत डीप है। सो ही बट व्हेन द मैन लुक्स बैक, अब यहाँ पे वो क्या है, ठीक हो गया, ही इज़ क्योर्ड एंड ही लुक्स बैक एंड फाइंड्स his way to health. He has learned that laughter in life is curative. Although when a person has to come from a place of addiction, the compulsion can be revived. So it is always there under the surface. He may seize the crutches, it may affect his walking. तो here he says that मुझे इन सब चीज़ों ने, मुझे सिर्फ उनकी जो लाफ्टर थी वहाँ पे उस वक्त, जो उन्होंने मुझे अपना फेस का एक्सप्रेशन दिया था, जो वो मुझ पे हंसे थे, उसी ने मुझे ठीक किया है। ये उन्हीं की लाफ्टर है, दैट आई एम क्योर्ड, दैट आई कैन वॉक नाउ समटाइम्स दो व्हेन आई सी द स्टिक्स, बट स्टिल ही सेज दैट जब कभी भी मैं दोबारा इन स्टिक्स को देखता हूँ, मीन्स दोबारा उन एडिक्शंस को देखता हूँ, अल्कोहल को देखता हूँ, या जो भी आपके वीकनेसेस हैं, मैं उनको देखता हूँ तो मैं फिर से वीक फील करता हूँ। यहाँ पे उनका मतलब ये है, इट हैज़ अ डीपर मीनिंग। He may see that someone take a drink or someone can almost taste it himself, yet he knows that the consequence and keeps on walking. So though this poem, it provides a lesson in recovery from the dependence, regardless from what that reliance may be. So there are steps that a person must follow to get to the other side of that compulsion. The first step is to ask for help. Then the second is to listen and receive the support. First उन्होंने डॉक्टर से हेल्प के लिए गए, फिर उन्होंने सेकेंड स्टेप क्या था, उनकी बात सुनी, रिसीव द सपोर्ट, उन्होंने जो बोला, एंड इट बिकम्स अ मैटर ऑफ लिविंग एंड डॉजिंग द प्रॉब्लम थ्रू आउट हिज इंडिविजुअल्स लाइफ. So this poem is all about that how you deal with your life problems. So don't ever always think that others will help me in this problem, or I can't just overcome this problem. Here he wants to tell you, he wants to give you a lesson that in life there are so many obstacles, there are so many hurdles, and until and unless you try to fight it for yourself, you have to stand up for yourself. Nobody is going to do it for you. आपको खुद अपनी लड़ाई खुद लड़नी है, हमेशा आपको अपने में सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस ला के लड़ना है, दूसरों की तरफ नहीं देखना है कि वो मेरी हेल्प करेंगे तो मैं इस प्रॉब्लम से निकलूँगा. नो, सो यू हैव टू fight for yourself. So with this we complete, and tomorrow we will finish with the exercise.